All right, second graders. So today is a two-part project. Part one is going to be making origami boats, and then part two is going to be creating the water background for them. So origami is something that I have done for a long, long time. I had a third grade teacher who taught us how to do a whole bunch of different origami things. And so like every week we didn't have an art teacher, so she would teach us different ways to fold origami. So it was pretty cool, and origami has been something that I have loved for a very long time, and so I thought I would do a simple one with you guys today. So if you've ever done origami before, you know that folding is a really important part of origami. And if you do not have a perfectly square piece of paper, I'm going to show you guys really quick how to turn just a regular piece of computer paper or scrap paper into a perfect square. So all you have to do is take the entire piece of paper here, and you take the top corner and you fold it down. You fold it down until this corner is perfectly lined up. Okay, so you don't want it like this, you want it all the way down, and then you have to make sure that this corner is down at this edge and this corner is completely folded. So it's a little tricky, but that's how it works. Okay, then you fold it and you'll have a triangle, an equilateral triangle. Actually, no, not an equilateral triangle, a right triangle, because it has this right angle. And then what you're going to do is you need to cut off this rectangle down here. And once you cut off that rectangle, that triangle is actually going to unfold and give you a perfect square. So if you don't have origami paper, which I definitely don't assume that you have origami paper at home, that might be a weird art supply to have. If all you have is just a scrap piece of paper, you can do this project, because all you have to do is turn your paper into a perfect square and you're good to go. Okay, and actually if you did this, you already did the first step, which would be to fold corner to corner. And I don't know why my computer keeps going in and out of focus here. Okay, so then you're going to take that and then you're going to fold it in half. And remember, it's a perfect square, so it doesn't really matter which way you fold it. It's going to be fine. So this time you're making a rectangle and you open it back up. One thing you need to know with origami is that a lot of origami is prep work, is the folding is just prepping you. So we did corner to corner, right? We did side to side, and then we need to do one more side to side. So I'm gonna fold this edge, and all this folding is going to help us do the rest of the steps easier later on. Okay, so then you fold in half and then unfold it. And you know you did it right if you have 4 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 of those squares are divided into triangles. That is your sign that you did it correctly. Okay, so now you need to take these 2 squares, the ones without the triangles in them, and you're going to take the corner and fold it to the middle. And the good news is you have this kind of guide to help you fold it correctly. You're just gonna fold it in there, and it should line up on those lines that you have, those fold lines. Then you're gonna take this corner and do the same thing. Fold it there. Ta-da! So that's what you should have so far. Then all you have to do is, you already have this big long fold here. You're just going to fold it right on that fold. Perfect. Okay, so now you're gonna wanna move it up this way so it looks like a trapezoid, okay? A trapezoid. Then, this is the hardest part of the whole project, and if you can handle this, you are gonna be smooth sailing. Haha, smooth sailing, right? We're making a sailboat. Anyways, okay, so what you have to do is push this corner up, and you want it to go from being folded this way to being folded kind of inside out. So you're gonna push it up like that so that it's folded the other direction, and then you want it to fold over. And what that's gonna do is gonna make your little sail for your sailboat. Then you're gonna do it on the other side. So you're gonna take this point, push it in, and then make it so that it reverses, so that fold goes inside out. Then just squish it down, just like that. All right, then we are going to make one of the sails shorter, because right now it looks sort of like a sailboat, but not exactly, because usually you have a big mainsail and then a smaller sail, like a jib. So then you're going to take one of these that you're going to make smaller, fold it down, then you're going to fold it back up just part way, like that. So see how it's folded part way? Then you're going to open up your boat, tuck in your sail, then flip it over, and you're going to take the bottom of your boat and fold it all the way up to this edge. Don't fold it just down to here. Don't fold it far beyond. It works best if you fold it to there, because then it gives the best balance for it to stand on its own. Okay, so then you're going to unfold it, and ta-da! Your boat stands on its own. Beautiful little sailboat. All right, so that is part one, making the sailboat. So go find some scrap paper, make it into a perfect square, follow those few short little steps, and then go ahead and make your sailboat. I will also attach a YouTube video that teaches you how to do it the exact same way, makes the exact same sailboat, but maybe they're easier to understand and follow their steps than I am, just to give you guys another option for making your sailboat. So, step one, make your sailboat. Then come back for step two.